Hey guys, so I'm excited to announce that we are continuing this series for now. We'll see how it does later on, but I think the response was quite nice and I'm really happy about that because there's a lot of effort put into these videos, mostly on my friend's side who's been helping me, so major shout out to Ingo again. What we're doing in these videos, we are exploring and appreciating Legends of Runeterra because there's so much effort on Riot's side put into these games. There's so much lovely music there, beautiful art, graphics overall. It's stunning. There are stories there. There are special voice lines dedicated to certain characters. There's a ton of knowledge that you can gain out of these graphics, out of these games. I don't think any other card game has that, and it needs to be appreciated and it needs to be explored. So what we're doing today, we are continuing exploring Zaun. In the previous video, we checked out 14 Zaun cards. That means 14 characters. Some are champions sometimes. We checked their voice lines, we checked their art, we checked hints within the art. Sometimes there are even cards that have been changed visually for the sake of some country. For example, in the previous one, we had that very interesting example of one card showing petty theft, and then in some countries they sort of hid that, like they didn't want to promote a thief. Today we are going back to the lanes of Zaun, and I think there might be a champion there that we are very much familiar with. Being an Arcane fan, you're probably Arcane fans too. So I just think there's a lot of really interesting stuff to find in these. We can sort of take advantage of the knowledge that's within these cards. So again, we are inside of the game in the tab that's called collection and then cards, and we're going to go and mark this to sort of only see Piltover and Zaun cards, and also all the cards, because obviously I haven't been playing as much to get as many cards. First card that we are exploring today is called Back Alley Bar. Back Alley Bar. Oh. Back Alley Bar. Now this very much reminds me of, well, Last Drop, you know, where Vander used to be. Do you think this is the same bar? Is that even possible? After drying the last of the glasses, the barkeep took a moment to look over his place. This spot, this home from home, had seen so many strangers become friends and wore the graffiti and dance from many a wild night. The barkeep smiled to himself. It wasn't a perfect place, but it was his. Isn't it beautiful? Now, let's have a look. He seems to have, whoa, some of these chemicals for sure. Do we see anything familiar? It seems like there was some sort of a fight going on there. Like, it's pretty ruined. Also, oh look, there's the music box. The one that they used to use as well. Vander for a powder. Do we see anything interesting? Let's have a look at the info folder. This is most likely the first landmark we'll see. So this is not a place, not a unit. Yeah, I didn't actually realize that we're focused on the place more rather than on the bartender. I do see it now. The cat has mechanized arms. Pause. In the previous video, we checked this one boy who did that to animals. He was like fixing them. Did you spot this? The cat got an upgrade, but it's still doing cat things. We will see more of this bar and its owner within the first card. Let's jump right into it then. Back Alley Barkeep. Oh yeah, I saw that card when I was looking for it. What the hell? Well, is that good? Is it? No. Yeah, mate, it's got a slight kick the same way the Psalm's got a slight smell, buckets by the song spinner. What the hell is going on here? Ew, look at the cheese just lying there, not inside of a fridge or anything. Dude definitely looks like good. That one, that's just kind of disgusting, isn't it? There's someone there? Oh, who's sitting there? Do we recognize that hot person? We do have some voice lines here. Let's listen to these.
Refreshments from across Runeterra.
Oh, what?
Put a spring in your step and stars in your eyes.
He does have that bartender vibe.
Pilty elf, Inspector Senya.
What did he say? Pilty ovens?
Pilty elf, Inspector Senya.
Make the what? I don't
Pilty elf, Inspector Senya.
get that, dude. Okay, oh, this is supposed to be Twitch in the background. Oh, there. Oh, right, didn't see that. With the reveal of Shimmer, those rats in Arcane, some have speculated that Shimmer may be how Twitch is brought into modern lore. There is a censored version of the Barkeep card art. Can you guess what had to be removed? Picture below. Wait, do you think that alcohol had to be removed? Oh my god, no freaking way! Wait, so in the replaced art, they're actually just randomly chilling with breakfast? Bro, that's not right. Look, they're just making pancakes instead of having alcohol. That's insane. Ha. Next card, it's called Canning Kitten. So, oh, that's the same card that we saw in the bar. So it's like there's a story there. I'm guessing that the boy that we saw in the previous video fixed his paws so he can run now, he can play. There's a second cat or something that seems to be scared of him. Plenty of people down the lanes. Damn, you know what Zaun is incredible? When they're not sleeping in the middle of the day or throwing up in the middle of the night, cats are always up to some brand of mischief. That they are. I have 2 cats. This is the cat from the bar, right? It looks a tiny bit less cute in this close-up. That it does. In the previous one, he was sort of all innocent, being, you know, cat. And here, he's, I don't know. He has that vibe like he's going to just jump at these people. Fourth card is called Puff Cup Peddler. I swear, all these words like Puff Cup Peddler, you know, say this 10 times very fast. Puff Cup Peddler, Puff Cup. Couldn't even do twice. These any good? Of course, they're top notch. Spoke to them myself. Okay, hand them. Wait, what? Getting married this one. How many have you had? To barnacle. What? Is that disgusting? Oh, that's a mushroom. Didn't see its leg. Wait, so he's selling mushrooms? He's what? Is that a guy from Zaun, perhaps? From Piltover, I mean. Doesn't look as local. There's something in the bin. And lots of these mushrooms. Okay, I actually have no idea what's going on here. Let's read about that. Oh, actually, we do have voice lines first thing.
Have a mushroom. Have 3. Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
Dude is very much into his mushrooms.
Heard there was a little fella asking for me.
Oh, is that some sort of a forbidden fruit? So, for the puff cup mushrooms, these mushrooms should be handled with care as they are both volatile and poisonous. They can be found in Zaun's underbellies. The last voice line was a hint toward Timo, who uses these mushrooms a lot. Oh, I didn't know Timo is a user. We will see more of him in another card set. Of course, he's from Bundle City originally, but in the Legends of Runeterra, he counts as Zaun Bundle City Mixed Champion, probably because he spends a lot of time here searching for mushrooms. Bro, I didn't know that Timo was an addict. This is getting dark. Fifth card is called Used Cask Salesman. Bro, they're all kind of shady in there, aren't they? In the previous one, Zaun was all about some, I don't know, goddess. And here we have just common folks. Zeo sent you. I told him what's his is his. Can't refund something I ain't ever seen before, can I? But as it happens, I just received a batch of new casks I could be persuaded to part with. You're shady. Oh, we do have voice lines as well.
Won't find better this side of the sump.
This side of the sump.
Let's make a deal. You break it, you buy it.
I hate that rule. Always freaks me out in stores. Okay, so here we have some sort of a concept art. And there's another card that shows him. So, oh, caustic cask. I tell ya to wear a suit, but it gets muggy as a wump's arm it down there. Gloves though, eh? And if you get that gunk on you, pray don't touch nothing important. So he's just... That's a lot of it. And it's just one man doing that? Anyway. Card number 6. Defective Swamp Bot. A new slot bot. Didn't they shut down the plant that made these years ago? I thought so. Something about rolling bombs and unintended conflagration. Huh. Wanna play? Absolutely yes. Dude looks a bit like Victor. You know, future Victor. And what? There's some sort of a smoke coming out of his body? But he has like bow ties. How elegant. He has 2. Double elegant. Another card or something. Dealer's choice. I think we have some voice lines too for him.
Try here, win big, play now.
Oh, I didn't realize. I did not expect that.
Here's our lucky winner.
Ah.
Let's play again.
Oh, So apparently we can see a customer of the Puff Capeller, and that other graphic that we saw just a moment ago, it has a, it actually has a censored version. That's kind of crazy. I don't get it, because here we have these little small demons, like skulls and whatnot, and in the censored version, the censored version does not include these demons, the faces. I don't get it. Why would they do that? It's not like demons are an actual threat, like being a thief or alcohol. I don't know. That's odd. Card number 7 called Stalker Henchman. It doesn't seem like an English word. Mr. Burrs, we found you asleep inside the vault, covered in golden cogs and clutching the safe's broken door. Weren't me, just some fella what looked like me. You're still holding the door. Prove it. This is actually very believable. Like that's the way the most serious criminals try to defend themselves. But dude, they remind me of these thugs. They remind me so much of Silco thugs. Do you think they're Silco thugs? Some voice lines.
Middenstoke says hello. Boss says I gotta break you.
What's with the accent?
Nothing a good kicking can't fix.
There are Silco's bodyguards from Arcane. Did you recognize them? That I did. And there's also a censored version of this card. What? What changed? Oh, his arm is no longer mechanized. Seriously, why? How is that important that his arm is mechanized? How is that a threat to any kind of a society? Enough to have to censor that? That's just crazy. Honestly, the censored version of these cards are blowing my mind. Card number 8 is called Zaun Bouncer. Look at him. I don't know, his half mechanized something? Now, do we recognize anyone on this picture? I feel like maybe someone in the back would be important, but I'm having some trouble recognizing them. If he had things his way, nobody would get in. Oh, so he's a god, a concert god. This is to be a Seraphine concert, obviously, because I don't know any other singer from that area. Also, she's been seen prior. Wait, I'm pretty sure this is an entry to a Seraphine concert. The poster in the background. Huh, also her fan club president is present. I feel like Caitlyn should be here. I hear she's a Seraphine fan, which sort of disappoints me because I don't want her to be into any other girl than Vi. Card number 9 is called Shady Character, as if they weren't all shady. Hello, fellow camp barons. Oh, he is actually one of the camp barons. I think he was present at the meeting, the Silco meeting, and he has something in his belly that's kind of disgusting. There's a line, and I don't recognize anyone there apart from the Silco's bodyguard again. Let's listen to the voice lines.
I have arrived.
VI? Did he mean VIP?
Who am I? Who are you? No, I haven't seen those yodel tricksters.
Knew this was a bad idea.
Oh, so they're pretending. Oh, okay. I thought that this was a real deal. Stalker Henchman doing a really bad job, you're not gonna lie. Right, because it's because these yodels are actually welcomed into a camp barons meeting. That's crazy. But you know what? Even I fell for it initially, so, you know. I think that the yodels are pretty obvious, so they seem to want to meet a camp baron. Maybe this one. So it's not a collectible card. Aramis Baron of Taste. We're gonna check out some of his voice lines now.
One has either a plan or a price.
Oh, Silco vibe.
Art means nothing without a collector.
Oh, Jin vibe. Card number 10 is called Karina Mastermind. That's just lovely. So we're back to some lively cards, because Zaun can be pretty Zaun-like sometimes, and sometimes it can be stunning. The narrow-minded Piltovans know only gears and metal and cannot appreciate the delicate art in every stem, every petal, every cell of my cultivar. I will craft them an undeservedly graceful doom.
Like a flower, Zaun will bloom.
Oh, I love that.
They will learn to fear the sump. A deadly bloom.
Okay, so I do have some old lore information. Karina Veraza is an influential Zaunite camp baron who gathers deadly ingredients for her chemical arsenal from the rare plants grown in her cultivar. Myriad experiments with different samples have left her with some scars. Oh, so the stuff on her face. The roots like a meticulous craftsperson with ambitious dreams for Zaun's future. Karina aims to become the envy of Piltover's ruling clans and Zaun's warring camp barons alike. Her current magnum opus is a rare flower that feeds on the volatile chemicals of the Zaun Grey. When a Zaunite champion was announced after Arcane, many thought that Karina would be an option. And even after it turned out to be Renata Glask-Enzeri, many could also imagine her being a new camp baroness in Arcane, bigger fish than Silco. I did hear that theory that Karina might be dead, but then that theory sort of went dead. Remember the flowers in the background of the camp barons meeting? Same flower in her card art. That's mind-blowing. She has more lore to offer than some champions for sure. She also has a close connection to an Arcane champion. Also another censorship here. Too much cleavage, what? Okay, that's sort of understandable. Like, I wouldn't obviously do that, but it's more understandable than removing robotized arm, I think. Card number 11. Also Karina, but this time it's Karina Mastermind. There's lots and lots of enforcers here, so could it be that she's connected to either Caitlyn or Victor because of her robotized arm, or maybe Olget because of these pipes? Karina smiled as the Piltover wardens burst down her door, as they trampled her precious flowers underfoot, as they sent up clouds of toxic pollen. All as planned. Whoa, she's so interesting. So we have some more voice lines.
Don't those fools know? I own this city.
Do you know?
This will be my magnum opus.
Oh man, I'd love for her to be in Arcane. The lore says that Karina has grown from an ambitious, power-hungry camp baron into one of the Piltover's most wanted criminals. Her long-standing plans are just coming to fruition after seeding information among the Piltover wardens who seek to stop her. In her heart, we can see that Caitlyn's in Caitlyn? This was actually the story of Caitlyn's Path of Champions. In the old lore, Karina was Caitlyn's nemesis, so maybe that's how I knew the name, because obviously I was reading about Caitlyn, but that was a long time ago. There are some conversations between Karina and Caitlyn. That's insane! So that's supposed to be Caitlyn. Wouldn't really recognize her as much. Oh, but she does have the gun, so yeah, that's why, obviously. So we do have... Oh, Caitlyn Karina!
End of the road, see?
See? Don't act so familiar.
A road you have followed perfectly, little blossom.
Oh no, there's chemistry there.
You've helped me eliminate so many foes.
Every lowlife I caught brought me closer to you?
She almost seems disappointed. Wow, that's insane. I love this. We have also that. Oh, boom, Caitlyn. The flower, it's lovely. Beguiling blossom, watch your step. And some sort of a weapon. Right where I want you. Our 12th card is called Solitude. It's actually stunning visually. There's so much emotion on that card. This is a card that I have seen before prior deciding whether I want to make these videos. This is a sample card that I have been sent. So I already know some stuff about this card. For example, there's a Jinx shark right here. Here you can see Evelyn, the reflection. Something else, but I forgot what it was. Anyway, on my way home from Entresol, I saw again that poor vagabond sobbing in a small alleyway. That so many veer around her so pointedly breaks my heart as much as her own palpable dismay. So tomorrow, should we cross paths again, I will endeavor to help her in any way I can. Notes from Lady Sempesco's diary. That sounds Romanian somehow. We have a lot of voice lines, and some are between Evelyn and Solitude.
I don't need anyone.
I remember these. They were actually heartbreaking.
Are you different?
Oh,
You'll just leave. They all leave.
Stop! Solitude is actually a lesser demon, and this is her way to attract victims towards her. So she takes a little different approach than Evelyn does, yet she has a pretty good connection to her, as you will hear in the following voice lines. The card art reveals her true form. In the reflection, our character left some graffiti in the background, so obviously, yeah, that's Jinx doing. And speaking of Jinx, wait, no, I wanted to make this smooth, but I realized we still have some voice lines.
You'll just leave. They all leave.
Oh, it's like she stopped hiding her true self.
Oh, good. I get to watch Soul play.
It almost worked on you, if I recall. Evelyn, I've missed you.
Hush now, love. You'll startle the food.
Hush now, love. Wait, let me make this smooth again. And speaking of Jinx, what's the matter, Fishbones? I'm worried about you, Jinx. Every time you get bored, you want to blow something up. Great idea, Fishbones. I know this by heart. I even remember the way she says it. Obviously, there's a lot going on here. We have crafted weapons, shark ones. Is that a pistol that was used in the final scene of Arcane? Wait, actually no, Silco was shot with that other gun. That's amazing. So we have one voice line before we jump into other voice lines.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
Buildings? Interesting. Her level 1 art shows us Pauper, her minigun, and Fishbones, her rocket launcher. Level 2 shows a scene from her music video, blowing up the robots. There's a sunset art for both. We'll check out her skins, but not the Star Guardian's ones, as I'll be doing reactions to Star Guardian. Level 2 of her gilded skin shows us Vi in her gilded skin, as well as Midden Stalker Henchman in the background. Her Arcane skin hits hard with the text attached. Scribbled shapes leapt off the blue-haired girl's fingers like staticky, unrestrained laughter. Powder had feared the voices and screamed at them to go away, but Powder was dead now. Level 2 shows Kate and Vi in the background. This scene doesn't need further explanations. Her best voice lines are actually conversations. A few ones will follow. The last ones are convos with Fishbones. It is a little cheating and it's from League of Legends. I love that art. Her just looking over Piltover. That's insane. Let's check voice lines first.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
Well, both of you are visiting headquarters. She's too far gone.
Whoa! The best one.
Yes, who?
And today had been going so well.
Vi stands for stupid.
How long do I have to pretend to tolerate you?
Season 2, I'm telling you.
Hey, Fishbones, think we can wreak havoc forever?
No, you should buy a home and save for retirement.
You know I can replace you, right? Hey, Fishbones, should we blow something up?
You might inconvenience people and hurt their feelings.
You're the worst weapon ever!
Stop mocking. Anyway, let's check out other cards. It's all just fun and games until something gets blown up, then it's a party. Jinx gets excited. Fire in the caboodle. Isn't this so familiar? And this one as well. Wait, we have to actually check out her skins. Her eating something. And then there's this one with Vi in the back. Yeah, anyway, that's about it for today. We browsed through 14 cards. Seeing Jinx, it just reminds me how incredible it is that she's been implemented into Arcane, but this is this entire world, an entire background in Zaun, where she belongs. Also hearing these voice lines again between her and Caitlyn, her and Vi, that's just incredible. And obviously all of this is super interesting, and I do hope that you will enjoy these videos. Any comments, any hints, or if you just enjoy these, we really appreciate them, because like I said, as you can see, there's a lot of work involved. I appreciate so much all the views and likes. Major shout out to my patrons while at it. Thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye.